Hi guys, welcome to this video concerning the new registration and new test that all non-commercial drone pilots need to do in the UK. We're also going to touch on the drone code. So if we go to dronesafe.uk, top of the bar, click on the drone code, that'll open a page, and there's a button on there to download a PDF version of it. So you press that and it'll come up. And on 2 pages, page 1 in the big splash page at the moment is that you must pass your drone test and register, and then we've just got general rules underneath. Now these rules apply to all drone operators which are non-commercial. Definitely worth having a look through it and remembering the rules which we all should be flying by. As you can see, some of them are always keep your drone line of sight, never fly more than 120 metres above the ground, never fly 50 metres from anybody or any buildings. Then we can go down to page 2. Page 2 it says 150 metres from a crowd and 150 metres from built up areas, and don't overfly either of them. And of course then it touches on the airfield rules and also the new rules for registering and doing the online test. Worth remembering because some of the answers to the tests are actually in the code. If you want to know more about the airfield restrictions, you can go on to the airfield restrictions at the top of the page, and that will give you a lot more detail than what the bullet point on the drone code says. Also on the home page it will give you the safety app. The one they recommend is the Drone Assist, which is a very good app, it's one I use. Then if we go back to the drone code on page 1, you'll see that there is a website, register-drones@caa.co.uk. So if we go into that, then that opens up the new registration and test pages. Definitely worth having a look through it. There's a few pages and a bit more information, a bit more detail on certain things if you want to register or want to read through it. There are a difference between flyer ID and operator ID. If you own the drone and fly it yourself, you have to do both. But there are instances where you could just be one or the other, i.e. A parent being the one and the child being the other. So we keep going through the thing, and it says preparing for the theory test, as you can see. And then it gives you a button to start the test, and also how much the price is, how much it's going to be. So let's start the test. So I've pressed, so you have to give them your email address and they'll email you a code just to make sure the email is good. And then you have to decide who's going to be responsible. Is it going to be you, or is it going to be or do you only need to have the flyer ID? So once you decide that, continue, and the test starts. Now it's 20 questions, pass mark of 16 as it says. These are the questions that I've taken. I have deliberately cut out my answers because I think it's important for you guys to answer the questions yourself and know the answers. Now I've deliberately got two questions wrong, question 10 and question 18, just to show you what the screen says at the end of the test and how easy it is going to be to pass this online test, so no need to lose any sleep over it. So at the end of the test we'll have a look at that, and what I'll do now is just let it run and pick it up again after question 20. So as you can see, it's telling me I've passed the test and I've scored 18 out of 20, reviewing wrong answers. So as I said, it was question 10 and I also got question 18 wrong. So it tells you what I answered and in fact what the correct answer is. Personally, I think question 18 is a little bit ambiguous, but they are what they are, so you just have to live with it. So now we're happy. We press continue. We fill in our name, family name, date of birth, your address, confirm that you understand your responsibilities as a drone pilot or a drone operator, and all 6 buttons have to be checked before you continue. And once you check them all and press continue, then we need to tick the consent box and then the continue to pay, and that brings up the normal payment screen where you enter your card number, expiry date, your name on the card, security code, etc. as normal. Well, I hope you found this video interesting and happy flying. Cheers!